So I want to have a look at some of the midfield candidates for the England squad. First of all, I want to talk about a guy that is definitely not going to be going, but if he was playing first team football in the Premier League, for me, he definitely would be going, and I'd have him as a starter in the England team. Jack Rodwell, one of the best players in England, just chose the wrong club, made a big boo-boo going from Everton. Okay, went for a lot of money, but if he'd have stayed at Everton, he would now be in the England squad and probably be in the England team. A great player, had terrible luck with injuries, and now he just sits in the on the reserves bench at Man City. But something's got to change there. If I was him, I'd get away as quick as possible and sort the situation out. He needs to be in this England team. For me, one of the first names on the team sheet should be Ross Barkley this summer. Has a bit of the gazzers about him, has a swagger. He can run into space, beat a man, change a game. 100% he should be in the squad and in the team. Gerrard, we all know, he's been playing that sitting role for Liverpool this year, knocking it about beautifully. All I would say about Gerrard at international level in tournaments, he ain't done it. That's the worry. And I don't think he's going to do it at this age suddenly. But obviously he needs to go. Whether he's going to start in the team, I'm not 100% sure. Wilshere's had a lot of trouble with injury. He's taken a little edge off him. Still a dangerous player, still a very good quality player. Just a pity he's had all those injuries. But he's definitely got to go. Player I like, one.Shelvey. Shelvey for me can change a game. He doesn't do the usual thing. He's got his own rules. Sometimes that can lead to a few mistakes, but he's tended to iron those mistakes out recently. He's a dangerous player because he's not rational, and I love the way he just plays his game. He's got great vision, great passing skills, can score a goal, as we know. Shelvey's one I'd definitely take. Milner gets knocked a lot, but if you watch a lot of England players over the years, a lot of them have played a lot worse for England than James Milner. He just often happens to be the scapegoat for bad performances. Okay, he's not the most talented, but he works hard, he can keep the ball. He'd be in my squad. Chamberlain, Oxlade-Chamberlain, lively, quick. You need that bit of pace in the team. I'd definitely take him. Henderson has been transformed. Jordan Henderson, 18 months ago, I didn't rate the guy, didn't think he was going to make it properly at Liverpool. Suddenly, this guy has obviously worked his socks off, and the coaching staff at Liverpool have worked the socks off with him because he's the most improved player in the Premier League. He's one of the first names on the Liverpool team sheet, and they missed him for those 3 games he was out. And who knows, it might have cost them the title. He works like an animal. He's also developed his football game. He's got skills now. He can score a goal. He's a proper footballer. Got a lot of time for Jordan Henderson in being my squad. So that gives a little rundown of some of the midfield players. On another video a bit later, I'm going to be naming who I'd put in my 23. But you know, we've got a few riches in midfield. It ain't that bad. As I mentioned on the other video, just the defence that I'm a little bit worried about.